Looking
Coach,
at the two matchups against the Big Ten opponents, what do you think was the biggest difference in the way your team performed against Iowa versus Wisconsin?
Defense. We're getting a lot better defensively. We've got more of an established identity on offense. We're right now we're 98th, top 100 in the country offensively, and we're getting a lot better defensively. We've jumped some major spots there. So we held one of the best shooting teams in the country to two made threes. And then I think we got a tough whistle. And I'm just being honest. I mean, 46 free throws. I don't, that's tough to win a basketball game when the other team shoots 46 free throws and you only shoot 17. So sorry, I'm trying to get this light off my screen. But so we, 46 free throws to 17. I felt like we fouled, but I don't think it was nearly anywhere to that. I mean, the game started off 8-1. So, and we're a downhill attacking team. So just tough. I thought my guys fought regardless of the whistle. We talk about controlling what we can control. We lose by 14. Realistically, it's a single digit game. I mean, we got to start pressing and playing a little non-conventional at the end to try to make a run. We're down, I think we're down 8 at the under 4 media, somewhere around there. So we had a chance to win that game, and I just thought that we kept we got put in some tough spots. So, but it was a lesson learned. I mean, we do have to guard without fouling. We've got to keep our hands off people. Got to be more disciplined. But to get back to your main question, I think that we grew up a lot between those games. No one else in the country is going out and playing. No one in the Sun Belt at least is playing a schedule like we are, starting on the road with 2 of those games, and that's why we did it. So to grow and prepare us to win these next couple games coming up.
Coach, what are your thoughts on Freddie being named Player of the Week?
I think it's great. Freddie's a worker. Freddie's a great teammate, great young man, great representative of this program and this university. Super excited for him. I know he's not big on individual acknowledgments, so you probably won't see him talk much about it, which is great. I think he's a team first guy. Usually, team first guys tend to win awards like that. That's just kind of how it works. The team first guys end up cleaning up shop on the individual awards, and that's who he is. And huge congratulations to him on scoring his 1,000th point. Hopefully, there's 1,000 more to come. And Freddie's been great for us and was really good the other night. Really picked up some slack for us. The one thing the public doesn't know in that game, we were a little under the weather. We had a couple guys spend that morning at urgent care. And then they came and still played the game. So we had a little stomach bug going around the day of the Iowa game, and just kind of tells you about our guys. The guys that were sick still competed, didn't use it as an excuse and went out and fought. And so Freddie's kind of been a rock for us, and so glad to see him get some recognition.
Kevin's mic's not working, but he just wanted to get your thoughts on San Diego, what you know about them, and the other 2 possible opponents this weekend.
Yes, San Diego's good team. They'll I think our schedules helped us a little bit as far as preparing for this game, because they're going to play some 2-3 zone. They'll get into a tandem 2-3, which we saw against Elkhorn. And so I think, we prepared for it a bunch. I think that they're young, but they're talented. We got a couple good bigs that are playing well for them. They've got a guard that's averaging 16, 4, and 4 for them. And Wayne McKinney, and they've got an international freshman who's been really, really good for him. Double-digit score as a freshman. So we're gonna look to, they'll mix it up on defense. And they've obviously, I think they're 4-1 or 5-1 right now. They beat the heck out of a Jackson State team that just went in and popped Missouri. So that kind of tells you all you need to know. They're tough, they're good, they're competitive. Steve Lavin's won a lot of basketball games, is a really good coach, and so we'll have to be ready to go. As far as the other 2 opponents, Hawaii, Texas, Rio Grande Valley, haven't done myself individually, haven't looked really too far ahead. I'm kind of a game in front of me kind of guy. Some of my assistants have probably started working on those 2 scouts, but Both good teams, both very well coached teams. Hawaii's really good. Though obviously, Hawaii and well, especially San Diego have a little bit of advantage when it comes to time zone and distance. I mean, it's a couple-hour car ride from their campus, so they'll be well acclimated. We'll get out there 2 days early, try to get ourselves acclimated. But good tournament with a really competitive, good mid-major field.
Coach, do we have an update on LaQuell Hartnett and Terrence Ford?
LaQuill's whatever I told you last week, just subtract a week off of that. So I think we were at 4 weeks last week. So he's 3 weeks probably now. It's and I'm not trying to be smart with you. I think it's literally like it's one of those deals where it's going to be. It was such a bad ankle sprain. It's gonna like 4 weeks was on the really positive end, just knowing how hard of a worker he is and how much rehab he's going to put in, because it really was like a 4 to 6 week injury. But he's already making progress. He's walking a little bit out of the boot. We're trying to keep him in the boot as much as possible while still strengthening that ankle. Terrence is getting some practice reps and starting to do some live drills. So again, day to day with him, with each day we push him a little bit more and then kind of see how he feels that next day. So there's a chance you could see him against San Diego. And there's a chance you don't see him in either of the 2 games. It's just it's going to be really a feel thing and up to him. But I think we're on the back end of this deal and should see him here within the next week.
Everybody else good? All right. Have a happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving. Thanks for hopping on. Great time for the football team. Looking forward to them moving forward and getting some momentum there, and then keeping it in the basketball season. So thanks a lot.